Hey YouTube, this is Great Looks here. So today we're going to be doing like a mixture. We're going to be doing a kind of like a semi-review of this nail drill that I got on Amazon. And we're just going to make this a real quick video. So I was watching Nail Career Education. Her name is Susie on YouTube, and they sent her this drill. It was on Amazon for $49.99. It was originally $60. So let's go ahead and jump right on into this. So this is the first time I'm opening it. You get a user manual, thank you card, user manual, the classic bits, power cord. This is the and I'm assuming this is the hand piece, which it is. And then you get a foot pedal. I'm not going to use the foot pedal, even though I might. If I really like this drill, I might use the hand piece. I mean the foot piece. Okay. So this drill is super affordable. I ended up getting the nail drill, this bit box, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 drill bits off Amazon because I got the Amazon card, and I ended up paying $20 for the entire order. But that's because I got the Amazon card. Okay, so this is the hand piece. It's pretty light. It's on the thicker side compared to my Mini Pro hand piece. It's on the thicker side. So this gets plugged into the back. Like pretty sure it's a certain way you grab. There we go. That's plugged in. Let's put the power. Let's plug in the power. And I need more space down here. I'm gonna plug that in. I have you have forward and reverse on here, something that you guys know I'm used to. So I'm gonna put in forward. Okay. So on the front, you have your speeds all the way to 30,000 RPMs. You have on and off. So I'm going to do a fill. You just have to unlock the chuck. I'm gonna pull this piece out, throw that away, throw all this away. So we're just gonna go ahead and jump into this fill. She has stones on, so I'm gonna use my more beat up. No, do you have stones on?
No, I think it is.
Yeah, you got stones on. So I'm gonna use my more beat up drill bit. We're gonna pop that in, lock it. We are going to power it on. So right off the bat, there's just a tad bit of vibration, not a whole lot, nothing I can't deal with. And that's at 10,000 RPMs. 30,000 RPMs. That's really loud. but you'll never use a drill that high. You might max is 10,000 RPMs. Okay, so let's get started. I'm gonna start removing these stones. You want me to just fill the color and then put a color on top of it? Huh? Hello? Okay, so right off the bat, I'm kind of liking this compared to the Passport. Okay. Okay, so that's a good thing. I was gonna say I'm not gonna feel cutting this on and off to remove the bit. So now I'm going to change to a better drill bit. This is a 5-time course bit. Okay, we'll get your cereal. We're gonna cut this up. We're gonna remove the gel polish. Okay, so before we do that, there's something else I want to talk about this particular drill, which is super convenient. As you can see, you can stick your handpiece for storage straight in here, which I think is super, I think it's a super cool thing in my opinion, because I don't have to find somewhere to store this so that it doesn't fall or slide. And then it goes all the way to the bottom. You see? Therefore, you can leave your drill bit in. Also, it has places for you to store your drill bits. I'm not going to use it, but if this was my if this was going to be my everyday drill, then I would definitely put my most common drill bits that I use here. Okay, so we're going to cut this up to about 10,000 RPMs to remove this gel polish. This drill bit you have to be really careful with because it's a really coarse bit. Yeah, I think I like this bit. Let me see if I can zoom in. Okay. I like this drill. I mean, not the bit. This bit, I have mixed feelings about. Because it's so sharp. And the beauty supply store that the nail supply store that I went to, they didn't have the 4-time coarse bit, which is my favorite bit for cut downs and removing gel polish. And I'm not really a huge fan of ordering that kind of stuff online. So I'll be back when I'm done. So now I am going to take my cuticle bit on low speed, maybe 3,000 RPMs. I like that you can tell, but I normally don't look at numbers. I feel how fast the drill is going, and that's where I tell. So we are going to clean these cuticles up. And this is just a diamond bit. And this is just how I do it. Other people don't do it this way, but this is how I like to do it. And I need a little bit more speed. So my Mani Passport Pro doesn't have numbers on it. That's why I said I have to do it from feel on how fast it's going. Which, to be truthfully honest, with me using this MelodySusie one, I'm just doing it by feel. I'm not really looking at the numbers. Because most drills don't have the RPMs on them. So now I'm going to take my armor band and we are going to smooth out this. We do it two things. We're going to smooth out the acrylic and then etch the natural nail. Okay, so this is a good example. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but see if I move that one off. Right here, this lighter color is a little bit of lifting. So I gotta go back and get that out before I move on. Having technical difficulties. My lamp acting up. Okay. So we have to go back and get that out before we lay acrylic. Because I don't want any moisture to get trapped in. Not focus. So you guys, this drill, I'm thoroughly impressed with this drill. I thought I was going to use this one as a backup drill to my Mani Pro, But I think that I am going to use this one on a daily basis and keep my Mani Pro because that one's way more expensive as a backup to this one. Look, I'm more impressed with this, the MelodySusie Scarlet nail drill. If you guys follow my page, I did a nail drill review on a couple nail drills. I prefer this MelodySusie nail drill over the Nuni Torres drill. This is a lot smoother, and I feel like it handles a lot better. And this one was cheaper. I paid well, I only paid a couple dollars for this MelodySusie one after the rebates. But in theory, the MelodySusie, this particular drill was $49.99, $60 on Amazon. And the Nuni Torres one, I paid $120 some odd dollars for, and I totally prefer the MelodySusie one over the Nuni Torres one. So I don't know how long this sale is going to run. So if you're in the need for a really quality nail drill, go on Amazon. This is the Scarlet one, and it was $49. Like this MelodySusie nail drill is comparable to, I mean, obviously it's not the same. It's not the same as my Mani Passport Pro, because the Mani Passport Pro is way smoother, I think. But I'm a little bit advanced, and I don't have a problem using this MelodySusie one. Like, it's doing what I need it to do. I don't feel like it's taking me, you know, a long time to do, opposed to the Nuni Torres one, which is a good drill. But this one I think is better. And I might actually order another one to have in case this one hits the shitter. Okay, so we're all prepped. Oh wait, no. It's super important to get that the axis lifting off, so you don't get no type of fungus. No funguses, no fungus. And I normally just do that. Now that I have new nail exposed, I'm going to go back to my armor band and just hit that little exposed nail. I'm gonna smooth out this acrylic some. And I got a little bit over here in this corner I need to get. This is the only one reason that I'm not really a fan of colored acrylics. And it's because you really can't see the lifting until it's too late. But this one I was able to see the lifting. Okay. So another cool feature with this particular drill is that I can keep it on and I just turn the speed to 0 and I'm able to change out the bits without cutting it on and cutting it off type thing. And then we get to store it in that way. So now that we're all prepped, we'll dust. Trying to keep a short video. And I want to show you guys some things that I've updated with my steps, which that's a little farther down the line. So we're gonna clean with our alcohol. It's 100% alcohol. This acts as a dehydrator before the dehydrator. And I just don't like working with that dust on my nails. Because I know a lot of people will just go right in, apply their dehydrator, and keep it moving. I'm not one of them people. I don't like that. So we're just gonna clean up these nails. Okay, so I've already went ahead and I dehydrated the nail with Band-Aid. I did 2 coats of Band-Aid, and then I went in with my favorite. This is the best primer that I've ever used, No Lift primer. I did 1 coat of that. Today we are going to be using Young Nails Pink acrylic and Young Nails Clear and the Young Nails monomer. I know YouTube, it's been a minute since I've been on, and I feel like my process of laying acrylic has gotten a little bit faster. It still takes me a long time to do nails, but the process of laying has gotten faster. Okay, so we are going to do the fill with this pink. Okay, now it's too far.
I'll eat it. Don't worry about it. What's your brother going to eat?
So we are going to do the fill with the pink, the Young Nails Pink. And for those who are wondering, this orange is by Glitz and Glam, is what her nail bed is. I mean, the tip is. Move that out of my way. And so now I am going to take my clear and fix the overall structure of the nail. Make sure I put my apex. Make sure the nail is thick enough, especially for what this young lady does for work. Okay, now see now my apex in the right place. So here comes my son. See, that bee didn't make it. I should put that one halfway. Okay, so now we are going to start filing everything. Most people conventionally start filing the edges first. I don't file my edges first. I file them last. So I'm going to start off with a fine. I know this is going to sound super weird the way I'm in the order I'm going to do this, but I'm going to start off with a fine drill bit. And we're going to start shaping up these nails. We're going to clean up our cuticles. Or seal the cuticles, like people say. And then we are going to shape these and down. Okay, so that's not enough power for me. Okay. Okay, so you hear that skipping like that? Which means there's not enough power that it's catching. But I don't feel comfortable cutting it up any higher, so. Seal this cuticle. And at this stage, you want to look at it down the barrel to see if you are even. Side profile. Look at it from every angle. Sorry, you hear my kids in the background. You really want to seal these cuticles, because that's what will prevent lifting. barrel. Be careful when you go underneath. I generally don't go underneath, but because I know that this orange is an extension, I'm not getting her natural nail. There's a special bit that if you're gonna clean the natural nails that you should use. The carbide bits, you shouldn't be cleaning the natural nail with those. Because a lot of people say, oh, acrylic destroys my nails or it makes my nails thin. It's not the acrylic, it's the person behind the tool. Because I can take this acrylic off my natural nails and my natural nails will still be nice and strong. That's because I don't do this underneath to thin it out, which thins that natural nail plate. Even when I was going to the shop, I would ask them not to take that drill underneath. In my opinion, if your nails are naturally weak going into the acrylic, then when you take the acrylic off, they're still going to be naturally weak. Sorry, I'm playing. You would swear my kids are upstairs having an MMA fight. My daughter is 9, and my son is 2. And so today must have been a pretty decent day for me to lay acrylic, because I don't have a whole lot of work to do. Okay, so now I'm going to so now we're gonna take one of this drill bit here. It came from one of the MelodySusie collection. Don't ask me which one, I don't know. I got it off Amazon. And we're gonna go and reinforce that cleanup of our cuticles. Like I said, I got this when I got the drill. It came with 7 bits. I've already used the bit, so hopefully I see a difference with using this bit with me not getting absolutely no lifting. Go from a little bit of lifting to no lifting at all. Okay, then I know this is gonna sound weird. I'm gonna go from this bit to a medium bit on low to do my final touch-ups. And this is a medium carbide bit. This is not one of the Susie, the MelodySusie bits. Like I said, I have this set on low. Because I'm just smoothing out what's on top. One thing I'm not liking about this hand piece, which is honestly it's all hand pieces, is this bungee cord, because it keeps getting caught on my desk. I mean, I understand why they're coily, but it keeps getting caught on my desk. All right, that's done. We got now that I have this bit box, I've been trying to be mindful to clean it off, clean everything off before I put it away. So now that I'm actually done with the drill, we're gonna power that down. Now we are going to file into shape, which is my very last step. Whatever imperfection I see, I'll fix that at this point. So I just want to give a shout out to MelodySusie career. Is it career education? Nail Career Education for doing that eFile tutorial on this MelodySusie eFile. It's an awesome eFile. I did this entire fill with just that, and I didn't feel the need to switch over to my Mani Passport Pro. It's not as good as the Mani Passport Pro, but it's definitely a good alternative. And remember, I don't know. I got it on Amazon, and I don't know how long it's going to be for $49.99. I ordered it on I think I ordered on Monday, I believe. And I got it on Wednesday. I don't have the Amazon Prime, so I still thought that was pretty good for not having the Prime. Check them. Okay, so now we're gonna dust them off. Clean off my workspace. We are going to. This is the part where people normally get up and shampoo. I mean, not shampoo, but wash their hands. Not me. I take my 100% alcohol. I spray my nails. And I clean all the dust off. Okay, so that's with them completely filed, shaped, buffed, everything cleaned off. So she can either wear them like this, or we're gonna paint over it. So, okay, so this is with polish. Need one light on. So, I know people are gonna flood my comments. So this is a permanent design, meaning all acrylic with polish on it. So because of the color underneath is so harsh, which is orange, I had to use a 1 coat of white polish. Then I did 2 coats of this polish, which is the green color. And then I used gelish, sparkly and gold, and then bling bling by Light Elegance for this design. Okay. So overall, for this particular YouTube video, I am going to rate this MelodySusie nail drill, eFile. It gets, if I can get the chorus, I'm being unwrapped. I give this eFile a 8 out of 10. This is one of the best cheap eFiles that I have used in quite some time. The dial is easy to turn. You have a nice place to put your handpiece. I would definitely, if you are on the market for a nail drill, I would definitely purchase this. And you can't go wrong for $49. And then I would also pick up MelodySusie drill bits, which is this one, this one, this one, this one, that one. I think you get 7 bits for, oh, and you get this one, which I meant to use in the video. I would definitely pick those up, and I think the bits were like $10. So, so for $50, you get a really good, solid drill, and it's amazing. So, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.